Hey everybody, it's me, Myra, at Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. It's Tuesday, it's my day, and today we are going to talk about what's going on in the housing market because it's changing every day. So we've got a new president and he just extended the moratorium on evictions and on foreclosures. So I'm going to tell you that everything's changed because here's the deal. He's allowing people to stay in their homes January, February, and March before they can be evicted or the process can even start. And if they're on their home, they can't be foreclosed on during this time either. So here's what I feel like, and what from everything I'm reading from all the experts in the industry, is I feel like 2021 is going to be another great year in real estate. The predictions are in. Let me share with you some of the predictions that I found pretty fascinating. So one of the predictions, and this came from the Washington Post. They've interviewed Realtor.com and the National Association of Realtors. The National Association of Realtors, which we call NAR, the National Association of Realtors is saying that they're expecting in 2021 home prices to rise another 3%. Now, you guys, a lot of you know I have ran three real estate offices in 3 different states, and we're low on inventory. And so because of supply and demand, and we don't have very much supply, but we have this huge demand, it drives prices up. And there's another little factor. Whenever interest rates are dropped, usually if they're dropped 1 full percent, home prices will go up 10%. So we've seen that over the last year. And because of that, it's crazy what's happening. If you have thought about selling your house and you're wanting to sell your house, there has never been a better time to put your house on the market than today. You will get the most money for your house because of supply and demand. Now, I would have told you need to do that in the next 6 months, but now that our president changed the moratorium and the evictions to March, the end of March, that's going to delay. So that's going to push this out even farther before the foreclosures start. If you're looking to buy a home and you're looking for a good deal, you're probably not going to get a real great deal right now. But it doesn't matter, because if you stay in your home long enough, it will catch up, okay? But let me just say this. Once all this comes down, because of the numbers and what's going on, you guys, it's going to be an incredible buyer's market. It could be sad also because a lot of people are going to lose their homes. I was talking to a gentleman the other day, has not made a payment since March, does not know what he's going to do. And he just said, I guess I'll just move out. And I said, no, you need to put your house on the market. Because of the price increase, because of what's happened, our wealth and our net worth and our equity in our homes has risen. So you could probably put your house on the market if you're behind, sell your house, get your equity out, because now you can't refinance probably because you're too far behind, and you're going to have a hard time getting a loan because it's probably affected your credit. So what you need to do is call a realtor, get somebody to come and give you a CMA, a comparative market analysis on your home, and see where you're at based on how much you owe with penalties and interest, because you probably can still sell your house and leave with some money. If you get evicted or foreclosed on, you're going to leave without any money. Both ways. If you're evicted because you haven't been paying your rent, you will not get your deposit back. That's long gone. And if you are behind on your home payments, you're not going to get any of your equity back or your down payment back. So it's so important for you to know and weigh out where you are, and because there's a lot of people that are in trouble. And let me show you a graph that just blew me away. So I was in the market actively selling real estate in 4, 5, and 6. They were great years. Our market was unbelievable. I know that a lot of states had an incredible market then. So in that market, if you can see this right here, This says '07. If you can see that, I want you to look at that. This is '07. This is delinquency rates, okay? So we were at 2% delinquency rate in '07. And this is conventional. Green is conventional. Purple is VA. And the orange at the top, that is going to be FHA. Now look at the lines and look where we are today on delinquencies. Look where we were at the worst market, 7, 8, 9. This is where we were in 7, 8, 9. Look how we have risen. We are at 11.7% on FHA. I mean, you guys, we're at 6.1 on VAs, and we're at 3.1 on on conventional. So when you look at it back then, we were at 6% on FHA in '07. We were at 3.5% or 3% on VAs and a little below 2% on conventional. I got this off of CoreLogic, so you can go there and pull this. You guys, this tells the story of what our future is going to look like. We are going to have a lot of foreclosures. There's no doubt. There is no way you can have numbers that look like this in delinquency. I mean, our government does not have enough money to pull all these people out of foreclosure. There's just no way. And so what's going to happen is we will then have a boatload of houses that will hit the market. And we're going to go from low supply and high demand to it's going to reverse. And we're going to have high supply, low demand. That's when it becomes a buyer's market. And that's when investors are going to get back in and start buying. Because right now the prices are high, kind of like the stock market. If you really look at value, the prices are high. And so I just wanted to bring this to you because I think it's important we talk about it. You know, unemployment, I mean, we've got so many things going on. I mean, between the virus, unemployment, the housing boom actually is what's going on, the supply and demand issues within housing that's going on, and then unemployment on top of everything. And we still have the virus going on. And so all of this, the cumulative, we've never had a situation like this. So it's hard for anybody to predict. Everybody is grasping and guessing and looking at numbers. But what I have found is numbers don't lie. And so now Realtor.com, National Association of Realtors, says that 2021 is going to be a great year because we're going to continue to have low inventory. So low supply, which right now we're at a 2.2 month supply of inventory across the nation. Some areas have more, some have less. And I did that in my last video and I'll post it again. But it's going to be interesting because unemployment, this is another Washington Post said on January 14th said new unemployment claims jumped 965,000 to the highest level since August. So we were moving better. We were moving forward since our lowest in February, March, and now the claims are even higher. The total number of people in any of the unemployment programs that we have at the end of the year was 18.4 million. Although officials have cautioned that number is inflated by accounting issues and duplicate claims, but that number is super high. And between unemployment, the coronavirus, and our housing market where it is right now, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I am coming across people are calling us thinking they want to put their house on the market because they are far behind. So we're already starting to see that. Spring, we always have a tick up for houses on the market. So you're going to see some more houses come on the market. I've talked to a lot of first-time home buyers, and they're struggling because there's so many multiple offers, and they're not getting the houses that they want. I will tell you that that's going to continue probably the first half of this year. I think we'll see more houses come on the market, but you're also going to see inflated prices. The good news is mortgage rates are going to stay low, and it's kind of interesting in this report. If you go to Washington Post, the report is experts predict what the 2021 housing market will bring. There's some banking reports on here too from what banks think's what they feel like will happen in 2021. And several of them have said that they think that we might even have lower interest rates. So who knows? I'm just bringing you the information that I'm getting. I want to share with you what's going on in the market because you deserve to know. You know, your home is your number one asset. And it's so important that you protect it. And a lot of us over the last couple years have built a lot of equity in our homes just through appreciation and our home price rising. And so don't let foreclosure or take your home when you haven't even checked to see what your home is worth. You will probably be surprised. So if you're in trouble, my first advice is to call a local realtor, an expert in your market, and get them to give you a comparative market analysis on your home so you can see what the value is of your home, so you can see if you can get out of being foreclosed on and get your home sold. Walk away with some money and start anew. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. We're just about to hit 1,000 subscribers. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate you so much. We are currently at 875 subscribers. So thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you guys coming back every week to hear what I've got to tell you, and I will stay on the forefront of what's going on in the housing market and the dividend investing and financial freedom, because your home is normally your largest asset, and that is about financial freedom. So always remember, it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep and what you do with it. And that's what this channel is about. We're a community. We share information about real estate and life and money and all the important things that go on with all of that. So I really do love you guys, and thank you so much for supporting me in my passion project. Don't forget, start your year out right. Get my book, Your Down Home Money, on Amazon. We'll have it in Audible mid-February probably. So if you don't like reading books, you can listen to it. See you later. Thank you. Have a great week.